Good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday. It's 6:47 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Smart and Final and shop for 2 items. I'm going to get $8.27 for 2.5 miles. I didn't want to do shopping this morning, but this one just seemed so easy, so that's why I took it. I'm like, that's a low amount of items and a low number of miles. It's not like I'm going to be running all over the place trying to get a bunch of different stuff in a shopping cart. I'm just hoping I'm not shopping for water. Alright, we're here at Smart and Final. Pete's Coffee, dark roast. Next up, 2 gallons of water. Ugh. Oh, that. Alright, so we're going to be going, looks like, to a townhouse 4 minutes from here, 0.9 miles. Not too bad. The shopping wasn't too bad. The only problem was the Pete's Coffee. The packaging was so similar to all the different types of coffee that it took me 3 times to scan the packages before I found the right kind that they were looking for. Even in the description of the coffee was perfectly matching what I had on the app. Only when I zoomed in on the photo did it actually reveal to me whether or not it was ground coffee or whole bean coffee. The app so far this morning has been very active. There's been a lot of stuff coming in. Nothing fantastic, but it's been a very steady stream of offers today. I'm not sure how long I'm going to work today. I didn't sleep very well last night. I woke up at around midnight, and I didn't ever go back to sleep. I've been pretty much awake since midnight. So I'm not exactly fully functional today to be doing this job. So I mean, I don't have to work that long, obviously, so I'm going to try to push through it. I mean, if I can work until at least 9 a.m., so it's like almost 7 a.m. right now. If I can just get through till 9, I'll be fine. Since the work is steadily streaming in, it's a good sign that I should be able to hit somewhere near my goal by 9 o'clock. Maybe I'll make $35, $40, and that'll be fine. Traffic is pretty busy right now, but that's kind of normal for Thursday. I mean, it is the time where everybody's trying to get to work, so it's just kind of the same routine. Gotta watch out when people are running red lights, like that car that just went by. There's always somebody driving recklessly. Whenever the light turns green at an intersection and you're the first car to go into the intersection, Always go in very slow. Don't gun your car to start going, because somebody could be trying to run the red light, like the person that just did it right now. Yeah, I think they gave me an access code. Yeah, they did. The code actually worked. Usually at this place I have to talk to an actual human being to get in. One of those virtual security guards. It's gonna be coming up on the left. It's gonna be a leave at the door. Thank you. Next offer from DoorDash. I'm gonna go to Dunkin and then Panera. I'm gonna get $11.93 for 4 miles. I just want somebody to hand me some food, and I'll put it inside the car, and I'll drop it off. I was kind of annoyed that shopping order had water in it. But I took it. Once I accept an offer, unless it's some sort of extreme dramatic situation, I'm just going to do it. Just get it done. And at least it wasn't a full case of water. It was just 2 gallons. No matter how much money I have, once it hits 9 o'clock, I'm turning this app off. I'm shutting her down at 9 o'clock. Alright, we're at Dunkin'. Let's get it. I just got it. It was less than a couple of minutes, and it's just a cup of coffee. Verify. Confirm pickup. Next stop, Panera. Let's secure the beverage so it doesn't tip over. Normally when I pick up an order for Dunkin', they order a drink and some type of food item. This person, all they wanted was a cup of coffee. Period. Kind of a weird coincidence, but More often than not, I've been the first car in the front at the red light at an intersection. Woof, woof. Somebody has a doggy in their car and I can hear barking. Yeah, the order for Dunkin was ready. They just hadn't put it in a bag yet. So once I gave them the name, they just bagged it and handed it to me. Nothing special happened inside of Dunkin'. It was pretty standard. I'm really impressed with Sam's Club and that new technology they have where you don't have to show a person your phone after you pay for everything using that Shop and Go app or whatever it's called. It's pretty smooth now. You just walk through this archway and it knows that you paid. And then a human being says, "You're good to go." And I'm like, "Bye." Let's see, did this person order any drinks? No. They ordered like oatmeal, fruit cup, and something called a baked goods feast. So I don't have to worry about it. I can just put it on the floor of the car. I don't have to worry about it tipping over. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Nobody's at Panera. It's empty. I hope that doesn't mean it's closed. It's unusual to not see any cars in the parking lot at Panera. Oh gosh, is it closed? Look at, there's nobody here. This is a bad sign. I guess I'll find out. At least I'll get half the money. Is it gonna? Oh, it's open. I see people inside. It was another no waiting. Wow, the first drop off is right here in this shopping center. It's at this beer and wine place. That's unusual. Handed to customer, fine wine and spirits. That's this place right here. Let's see if somebody shows up to the door. Message. Text the. Oh, it's not a. They can't. I can't text them. Oh, let's see if they answer.
Calls may be monitored and recorded by DoorDash.
Well, there's nothing I could do. I marked it as delivered. And I just left it. I left it in the patio area. There was no way to contact them. Oh gosh, now my app is acting up. How do I turn my Bluetooth back on? There's nobody here. But I put it in the patio area and just set it by the door. And I knocked on the door. Nobody answered. And it was handed to me, but there was no way to hand it to anybody. Oh well, at least it's safe in their courtyard. No one's gonna go in there. That was really weird. That was 100% the drop-off location, but there was nobody in the building. It's really weird. That was a strange one. What was really strange is that, it's just so close to Dunkin. Another mystery to the universe. They'll probably give me a contract violation. They'll say, oh, they never got it. I'm like, well, whatever. So the next one's 6 minutes from here, 2.4 miles. It's going to be, it looks like a business, and it's another hand it to me. That was really weird. That was a very weird situation. When I tried to text them, it said texting is not available. When I tried to call them, there was no voicemail or anything. It just hung up on me. It was like some sort of AI robot ordered the coffee for this customer. Very strange. Normally when I'm in that kind of situation, I'll take a picture of where I left it and I'll send it to the customer through the text messaging. But that was disabled. There was no way to send any type of communication to the customer. So my only choice was to just safely put it somewhere where somebody would see it once they opened. So that was in the patio area where I knew, is a secured area. People aren't just going to randomly walk by their patio because it has like a little gate, a little courtyard gate. So it was the best solution for the situation. All right, we made it. We're here. Let's drop it. Thank you. Yeah, not a problem. Have a good one. Thank you. It's 10:08 a.m. and I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Tropical Smoothie. I'm going to get $7.50 for 3.9 miles. All right, let's get the tropical smoothie. No waiting on the order. Get in there. 9-minute drive, 2.6 miles. It's a house handed to the customer. I had an awkward situation inside of the tropical smoothie. There was a man sitting at a table, and the back of his chair was literally up against the shelves that have the delivery driver orders to pick up. And my order was almost right behind his head as he was sitting there eating. He was the only customer inside the tropical smoothie, and he had coincidentally sat right next to the shelves where you pick up the food. So I went over there and saw my order was there, and then I said to him, I said, "Oh, excuse me, sorry." And I had to slowly take out the drink and that big bag, and I almost hit the back of his head with the bag when I was taking it off of the shelf. So that was awkward. And then when I left Tropical Smoothie, I said thank you to the employees, and there were no employees to be seen. There's normally at least you see like a worker working on an order behind the counter. There was nobody. I guess there's just one person working that day, and they're in the bathroom, I guess, because there was nobody. Completely unattended store at the moment. Oh, thank goodness. I got scared. I thought they didn't give me a straw. I was like, oh no, I don't have a straw. There's a straw in the bag. Man, that would have been a disaster, because it's not a leave at the door, it's a hand it to me. Normally, when I grab the drink, I grab a straw. They have like a little stand that has straws in it, a little container. But the guy threw me, the guy that was blocking the shelves. So I was just trying to get out of there. The moment I got the food, I wanted to hightail it out of there. Trying to see if there's an exit point out of here after I drop off that could get me back to Pesa Verde so I can have a shorter drive back home. Yeah, there is. I just gotta go back out and make a left when I come back out. Alright, on the left. I'm looking. There it is, I see it. why I take my sunglasses off. Personable. I'm like, look, I'm not going to give you attitude. I'm just going to be friendly with no sunglasses. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Here's your drink.
Oh, hold on.
Take your time.
This is for you.
Oh, awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Offers from DoorDash. I'm going to get $13 to drive 7 miles. I have to go to Mothership Coffee and then go to Freed's Bakery and deliver both orders to the same customer. When it comes to doing this job, you try to have as little confrontation with the employees at the stores and restaurants as possible. You try to just make the exchange and leave. And any problems you may have, you do some minor things like, oh, do you have a straw, or the customer wants extra ketchup. But I try not to make any unusual demands like, why aren't there safety seals on these packages? You people need to do your job. Because you're risking that they could report you to Uber Eats or to DoorDash, and then you can get in trouble on the app. Because it's not just the customers that can report you. It's the employees at these restaurants. They can report you too and get you kicked off the apps. Oh, it's busy here today. Let's go get it. No waiting on the order, and it was just a cup of coffee. I hope this customer didn't order something real elaborate from Freed's. Cookies and cream cupcake, just one. Okay, that's not elaborate. That sounds pretty standard, pretty simple. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with this one. I think this is just somebody who has money and is craving something exotic, so they're just getting what they feel like having. But it's not a large quantity order. I can't forget to put that $5 in cash away. Usually what I do is I just stick all the cash that I get into an envelope, and then I forget I even have it. Like, I document it in my spreadsheet so I know that I earned it, but I forget to actually take it to the bank to deposit it. So sometimes the cash pile will build up, and I'll be like, what's this really thick envelope? And I open it up and I'm like, oh man, there's all this cash. And then I deposit it. The most unusual tip I ever got was like $150 worth of marijuana. Somebody gave me all these packages because they couldn't take them on the airplane, get them through customs. They're like, it says, here's $150 worth of marijuana. I'm like, oh, thanks. And I just took it, I threw it in the trash. I'm like, I don't smoke marijuana. So I just threw it in the trash. And since here in Vegas, it's legal for people to use recreational marijuana, I wasn't worried like if the garbage man found it in the trash And like, because I'm so old school. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh no, what am I gonna do with this? If somebody finds it, I'm gonna get in trouble. But I always have to remind myself that here in Vegas, it's perfectly legal. The navigation's all confused. It doesn't understand where I'm going. It's like, navigation, I'm going to freeze. It's right over there on the left. And it says it's zero point 0.7 miles away from me. Oh, now it caught up. It realizes where I'm at now. What's causing your delay? Alright, we're here at Freeze. Let's head on in and see what we have to deal with. I hope it's not crowded in there. One cupcake. Even the lady inside of Freeze was like, well, this is unusual. I'm like, yep, that's DoorDash customers. DoorDash customers are very special people. They've got income. They've got a lot of disposable income, so they're ready to dispose of it. And it's going right into my bank account. We're going to be traveling 13 minutes, 3-mile drive, and it's going to be a leave at the door. Not too bad. People are so aggressive. Man, that lady blew right through that stop sign. She could have cared less. Come on, car, why don't you go a little faster? Just a little. Thanks a lot. Now you're making me wait. And I'm still gonna be waiting. Oh, they probably made me miss this light. Lady inside of the bakery, she said, "Is this all your customer ordered?" I said, "No, they also ordered a cup of coffee from another restaurant." And she said, "Well, I guess if you've got a craving, you've got a craving." And I was thinking, well, no, if you've got money to throw away, you've got money to throw away. Some people have a lot more money than others. And when you got a lot, you don't worry about throwing it down the toilet. Call it having money to burn. I don't care how much money I ever have, I'll never I'll never have that mindset because I grew up not having money, so that mindset never changes. No matter how much money you have, your mind still thinks you have to budget. You get anxious. I get anxious if I don't budget. It's almost like bad luck. To be frivolous with money is bad luck. It creates more financial loss. It creates a habit, almost like eating junk food. Like when you eat junk food, it just creates a more habitual habit to eat more junk food. And then you start to become excessive. It starts to increase. This guy's on his phone in his Ferrari, and he doesn't have a hands-free device, so he just has the phone up to his ear while he's driving his expensive red Ferrari. You would think with all the money that he has to have a Ferrari, he could afford to have a Bluetooth installed in his car, or at least a Bluetooth headset that he could put on his ear while he's talking on the phone. Oh, I think I picked the wrong lane to be in. They gave me a gate code. Yeah, they did. Leave at my door. The gate code is please don't ring. Please don't ring / knock, please. Leave at door. This should be a really simple drop off. Everything, it's a house. I have a gate code to get in. I'm familiar with the neighborhood that we're going to, and both orders are light and easy to carry, so I don't foresee us having any problems. I think the last time I delivered to this area, the only problem I had was there were a bunch of kids playing out front, and they wanted to help. So that I told them, well, I said, can you just let your mom know that, or let your parents know that I'm delivering this? And they go, we'll take it. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, don't argue with the kids' the customers' kids. Ooh, the gate's open. This is gonna make it even easier. Oh, they're installing a new code box. That's what it is. Wow. They're changing their whole security system in here. Well, I guess people are gonna have to learn how to give me the new code numbers when I come. Sometimes they forget because they never use the code box. The people that live here, they have no idea that a code box has been updated, and they'll still be trying to give me the old code numbers that don't work anymore. Hey, it's the same house I delivered the grocery items to. Only there's no kids out front today. I'll grab the bag first, then the coffee. Thank you. Alright, that's all done. Turn on Uber Eats again. and see if I can get one more. I'll take even a $5 one. Now I'm willing to take just about anything as long as the miles are good. I just gotta do one more of anything, minimum $5, and I'll hit my goal. And if I make it back home, I'm turning the app off and c'est la vie.